Hi guys, this is Tim Queen, and today we're going to talk about the 5 things you should never say on LinkedIn. Number 1, I have a network of 30,000 connections at your disposal, or any variation of that. This is complete nonsense. Just because you connected to every Tom, Dick, and Harry on the platform doesn't mean you have a network with 30,000 people. In fact, scientists have discovered that we are only capable of keeping an active connection between 200 to 500 people at most. Those are people actually we can stay in contact with, our family members, our friends, business associates. Once we go over that threshold, someone is going to drop off. We're going to forget their name. It's just not possible to have 30,000 friends. And we just know how this works. You just connect to everyone. And you're joining those groups where you say, connect with me, connect with me. Do you actually care about each and every one of those 30,000 people? No, you just care about the number. And it's of no value. Because of this big number, nobody's actually willing to do anything for you. I much rather connect to someone who has 500 real friends, 500 influential people who actually know them, who actually can vouch for them, who actually say, yes, I know this person, I've worked with them, I've seen them, I can tell something good about it. Because the truth is, 29,800 of those people of your networks, if I ask any one of them, they will say, I have no idea who you are. They just send me a connection request. So don't go around bragging about 30,000 connections. Nobody cares about it. It's not true. Focus on getting quality connections. Focus on actually looking what the person really needs. If you want to tell someone, yes, I see you have a problem, or I read a post that you have a problem, and I actually know someone, you can just mention that person. You can say, actually, I know someone who might be able to help you with this one problem. Can I make an introduction to you? This is much more valuable than saying anything like stupidly like, oh, I have 30,000 connections at my disposal. So don't do that. Number 2, I would love to learn more about your work, or any variation of that. Now, this is a very common phrase. I usually get those in my invitation messages on LinkedIn, or I get those as the first message someone is sending to me. They say they want to learn more about my work, but it's a big fat lie. They actually don't really care. It's just something they say to be polite, to be perceived as polite, but in actual fact, they just want to sell me something. So if you actually care about what they do, read their LinkedIn profile. If they have an empty profile, check out their company website. Find out what they put out as a job title. Google what this job title does. Check out the company website, see what they're actually doing. You can actually find this out by yourself. And once you have a better idea what a person actually might do in their day-to-day life, and you actually care, ask them something specific, what they do in their job. And make this relevant. Why do you want to know? Like, why do you care? Explain that to them, and then you can send that. But don't write it as a floskel. It doesn't mean anything. And it's just like boring and annoying, and it shows no creativity. Because the actual question, you actually want to say, by the way, this is what I do. And do you want to work with me, or do you want to pay me to get some services? So don't ask people that you would like to learn more about their work if you don't mean it. You just become a pointless person and nobody takes you serious. Problem number 3, things you should never say on LinkedIn is, we have 68 connections, or we have 512 connections. I don't give a damn about the number of mutual connections. What does it even mean? It might mean something if there is 5 people and you all worked in the same company. Then you can say, oh, I noticed you work at the same time in this company as I, but I never noticed you, or like never heard your name. Or something relevant, you notice everyone is like a filmmaker, or everyone is like an architect. Then you can write something about the mutual fact that you are an architect. It doesn't matter that you have 60, 100,000 mutual connections. It's just a number of bragging, and most of the time it's not even real. You didn't even count this. I noticed there's a lot of automation tools that try to appear credible. So let's just extract the number of mutual connections and put this in as a placeholder. Hi, blah, blah, blah. I notice we have, and then it pulls out the number of mutual connections just from your profile and pretends this would be something unique or original. It is not, it's just boring. And nobody cares about the number of connections. Find the element that connects the dots. What makes those 68 connections unique? For example, your podcast host, and you notice every one of those 68 connections is a mutual podcast host. That's interesting. But if you don't have anything to say about the commonalities of those connections or a big trend that you have like a large portion of those connections share a mutual trend, don't mention it. Number 4, I'm very impressed with the work that you do at your company. Again, how do you know what I do at my company? How do you know this? Did you check out my LinkedIn profile? Did you see something in my profile description? Did you read one of my posts where I shared one of my accomplishments? Did you see that I won a big fat award? Did you see something that was really impressive? If, for example, I was an architect, I designed the Eiffel Tower. Did you recently visit the Eiffel Tower and learned that I was the architect? Now you have something to say. Say something specific if you're actually interested in someone, and find out about the person up front before saying something like this. It just shows, it's again like something you say to appear polite, but it doesn't mean nothing. And every time you say something meaningless that means nothing, you will just get like -1 point on the person's credibility score. You just ruin your entire credibility by being someone like just going around trying to appear politely, but everyone knows you actually don't mean it. Number 5, I would like to see if there is something I can help you with. One of those most popular, most obnoxious LinkedIn invitation message I've ever received. Almost every second or third message contains this message and asks me, if I need help in anything, please reach out. I'm so tired and boring of this. You think you are creative? You're not. Everyone is writing this and it means nothing. It's just pretending. If someone comes actually and wants some help, do you actually deliver the work? I actually talked to some people who actually replied to this message and actually asked for some help, and suddenly the person became silent. It means nothing. It's just appearing, trying to appear polite and friendly and helpful, just for the purpose that you can ask something in return. It kind of goes like this. You're pretending that you want to help someone, like, I would like to help you with anything what you want. So you are giving something, pretending that the other person might redeem this offer at any time. So now you can actually ask for something in return, meaning to listen to your sales pitch. If you don't mean to help someone, don't mention it. If there is an actual reason why you might help someone, for example, you read a recent post by someone, you saw they actually have a specific problem. Maybe you have the solution for that specific problem, or you know someone who could help them with, or you might know someone you could introduce to them. Then just mention the specific how you can help them. Don't say you want to help them for what reason. Don't pretend to be nice if all you want to do is sell to someone. And it's better to just stay quiet and just find an opportunity when you can actually say something meaningful. Now let me know in the comments below. What do you think of those 5 things you should never say on LinkedIn? Have you ever had someone saying this to you? Or did you ever say this to someone else? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what else I'm missing in this. What else are people saying on LinkedIn or on other social media platforms that's super annoying that they shouldn't say at any time, that's completely meaningless? Let me know in the comments below. And make sure that you like this video and subscribe for future LinkedIn marketing strategies that actually work.